Yes, people. We're back. What are you saying, boy?
A bit dejected, I'm not going to lie to you. A little bit dejected. And you know
Where's
well, bro,
all that
you know well.
energy,
Do you know
bro?
what? I'll be honest, and you know we were supposed to do this last night, and I was not in the form for it, man. I was in no mood.
I had to give you 24 hours, bro, to really get yourself back together, you know?
I was in no mood to be talking to anyone about that, bro. Oh, man. And the thing is, I've been paying out all day as well. The amount of bets that I put on with Arsenal fans is a joke, man.
You know, let's get straight into it. Come on, tell me, what happened, bro?
Bro,
Holland was looking like fucking Andy Carroll out there yesterday. What's going on?
Bro, do you know what? I think it was a classic case of, you know, but Pep's overthought it again, isn't he? I was very surprised. Bro, didn't you see? We didn't have no Grealish or no Doku on the wings. We had no pace on the wings at all. You got Bernardo being deployed in centre defensive midfield, somewhere he hasn't played all season. I don't know what Calvin Phillips has to do to get a look in here because
I thought you wanted Holland. Holland's the best player in the world, isn't it? Ballon d'Or winner. He could win the game by himself. He doesn't need players to be assisting him, right? He could just carry
do you know
the
what?
Win.
Clearly, no Rodri, no De Bruyne, no Party.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Bro, think about it, yeah? So Rodri's been suspended for 3 games. We've lost all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We played Wolves in the Premier League, Newcastle Carabao Cup, Arsenal, and we've lost all 3. The game that we won in between all that against Leipzig, Rodri was in the team.
Oh,
just goes to show how important he is to us.
I'm happy you're here talking about injuries. So when I've been talking about injuries all season, man, them are laughing at me. but yeah, I mean,
it's one of them. It's part and parcel of it. The thing is like we'll go bang on about last season how City's got depth in their squad and everything else. It just shows how thin we are at the minute. John Stones, that was his first appearance since the Community Shield, and he only come on as a sub. You know what I'm saying? Jack Grealish didn't play at all. Rodri's still suspended. De Bruyne's obviously out till Christmas.
But isn't that the reason why you guys went and got Calvin Phillips?
Well, it's very clear to me, Calvin Phillips, that he's not a Pep player. Pep cannot change him. Yeah. I think he wanted to out him. Well, I think it was one of them where Pep thought he would be able to mold him into his system. Clearly, that ain't the case. He's not adapting well. I don't know what's going on there, bro, but it's just not happening. I think Pep wanted to out him in the summer, but he wanted to stay. And the thing is, if he's signed to a contract, you can't make a player leave, bro. Do you know what I mean? So if he
I'm glad you're saying that because I was saying the same thing about Maguire. We wanted Maguire out, but player didn't want to leave. Now we're tied up. But
the thing is, if Phillips is sitting on our bench, he ain't creating mistakes, is he? He isn't forcing errors, bro. So if he wants to sit on a bench and hand out the oranges at half time for 150, 180 grand a week, then more for him, bro. More for him.
You see, that's why I expect more from Pep, is that Pep normally buys a player, yeah, and if it doesn't work, he's out regardless. He's ruthless. He done that with Cancelo. When it wasn't working, problem in the job, out straight away. Like he's done that with like other players, like when he's beginning time at City, where he bought players when they're not working, you're out the window straight away and bought new ones.
Yeah, but
I'm just surprised he didn't do that with Phillips.
Yeah, but I think there's other factors to it, bro. It's like one, he's English. And you got to balance the
English
the nationalities in your team, especially when it comes to the English, isn't it? And 2, I think personally, like off the field, is having a baby, that sort of thing. So moving for him in his personal life wouldn't really be the thing to be doing. So I don't really know too much about it. All I know is he's probably our most expensive bench warmer. He is, and that's fact, bro. It is what it is.
Oh gosh,
I would like to see more of him, but it just.
So wait, so hold on. You don't think your man should have got a red card as well? Let's move on to the red card. Don't think he should have got a red card.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you now. Yeah, I think he should have. In the end, now just hear me out. Yeah, is not every bad challenge is a red card.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, he was late. He wasn't like halfway up Odegaard's leg. Do you know what I mean? It was top of the ankle. Yeah, yellow card, I can act that.
I've seen red cards given for that.
Yeah, I know. This is what I mean. But this is the way the game's going. Do you know what I mean? Like for me, that ain't a red card, bro. It's not. It's a late challenge and it's a harsh challenge.
Nah,
yeah, but it ain't worthy. It's
Studs
not
were
worthy.
up. Once studs are up, it should be a red card. If the studs are up, that means you've lost control.
It's given. It's not given. You know,
I had Casemiro go last season. I had Casemiro take a red for that, and it's funny. It's funny because I see Arsenal fans saying, "Oh yeah, that should be a red," which I agree. Saka done the same thing against United. Not even I didn't even think he got a yellow. I think he got a yellow. I think it was, but yeah, not even a red for that. But yeah, no, it's strange.
It's just one of them. Sometimes they're given, sometimes they ain't. But what I will say is the second one on Rice, 6 minutes later. That's a second yellow, bro. He's off.
Yeah. The decisions are just crazy at the moment. Like, I don't think there's agendas. I don't think like they're specifically going out there and saying, you know what, I want to fuck off this team. I want to give decisions away to this team. I don't think that's the case. It's just the people who are making the decisions in the VAR room are just fucking incompetent. Like, they're just stupid. They're not getting it right. Keep on getting the mistakes, and they're trying to say they follow the law, the rules and stuff. You're not.
No, bro. The thing is with the VAR, yeah, and as you well know, I've always said it. It's always subject to human error. Do you know what I mean? It just is, and it always will be. But there has been inconsistencies in it before, like in previous seasons, but none as bad as this season so far.
This season has been horrendous, bro. Man, it's been horrendous. But I mean, like, let's give credit where credit is due, yeah? Arteta done you guys. They were lucky, but they done you guys. And I'm telling you, Arsenal are looking really strong. And their signings that they brought in, especially Declan Rice. Like, Arsenal are playing really good football. I'm telling you, I'm watching them and I'm jealous. I'm watching them every single time I'm jealous. And
the thing is did you watch the game yesterday?
Yeah.
Bro, that game
was dead.
0 to 90, it was nothing to write home about, bro. It was
dead. But you need games like that. You need games where you grind it out.
I know, but that's
none of that.
That ain't usual Man City, is it? Like, bro, for free scoring City to have one shot on target and that one shot coming in the first 4 minutes.
But bro,
when is it
the best time? When is it the best time to beat City? You're not gonna have another better time to beat City than now.
No, I know.
That's the problem. You're not going to have a better time. This is the perfect time to lace it on them and stuff. And that's what Arsenal done. I mean, lucky goal because it was a deflected goal. But yeah, no, I think Arteta had his substitutions right and everything. I thought Doku was going to come on and do a madness.
So did I.
He got nutmegged by Ben White. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, sick. And I'm telling you this, I said this last season, Haaland is a top scorer, clinical, big time scorer. You can't take that away from him. But if he ain't scoring, he ain't bringing nothing to the game. That is what I kept on saying to you guys last season. And you're seeing it now where if chances are not getting created, what can he bring to the game? Even, what's his name? That's not to say he's a bad player. He's not. He's a great player. But you have to play to his strength. Otherwise, it felt like yesterday especially, felt like you were playing with 10 men. He wasn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wasn't really doing anything with the ball.
And the thing is, because he has so little involvement throughout the whole game, bro. When he does get involved, it's almost like he's rusty. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like even when he takes the ball down, guards it, lays it off. You can see sometimes like his first touch ain't always all there. The layoff ain't always there. Yeah,
that's why I like Alvarez, because Alvarez is one where, mate, he's banging in the goals and he can affect the game. Man could carry the ball and do a madness. That's why I like that kid. But I tell you what, Arsenal, it's summertime. They need to go get a striker. I don't know who it is. They're talking about Ivan Toney. I don't think Ivan Toney could fit in with the style of play that Arsenal play. They need like a fucking Alvarez. Someone who could carry the ball and link up play, passing around, like who's technically gifted and stuff. I don't think Ivan Toney will bag in goals, but it's going to be one of those situations where you're going to have to create for him all the time, kind of thing. Instead of, and if they don't do that, then it's going to be another Haaland situation where if you don't create, you're not going to be scoring. So I think if they get a striker that fits in their style of play, mate, it's going to be dangerous for them. And you guys need to fix up with some recruitment as well. But I think you guys Pep will sort it out, though.
No, I think we've done in terms of recruitment, bro. I can't really fault what Pep's done. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, we see it every season for the last 3 or 4 seasons. We don't start great. We never do. I didn't expect to lose back-to-back league games. I'll be honest with you. The last time that happened was 5 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Didn't that happen when we beat you as well?
No, back-to-back league games.
Wasn't that back-to-back, or that wasn't?
No,
that was one league and one FA Cup, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've lost two league games in a row.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened for 5 years. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So something
normally
needs
you
to
guys. I was going to say, normally when you guys lose, you come in viciously for the next game.
Yeah. But the thing is, I mean, I'm not using it as an excuse or anything like that, but we played 3 away games in a row. Wolves, Germany, Arsenal. It's not the easiest, but we should have the squad to get results out of them games. And, you know, this international break, we need to use it to recoup.
That's what I was going to say. It's perfect timing for you lot then.
We have to use it to recoup. We come back against Brighton at home, and I'm hoping to see a performance.
Brighton ain't easy.
No, I know they're not. I know they're not.
Let's jump into it myself. Brighton, you got to do it though.
At home, I fancy us at home, man. Yeah,
you have to. But speaking of Brighton, United and Brighton, bloody hell, I was at the game, man. I'll tell you what.
You at the game, were you?
Yeah, man, it's a tough one.
Well, that's funny because Brighton were playing at home to Liverpool.
Oh, I mean Brentford. Speaking of Brentford, Brentford and United, mate. Brentford, mate. It's a tough watching United, man.
Now I know how it feels.
It's a tough watch, bro. Oh, mate, I don't even know where to start. I don't even mate. We started a defense that was Leicester City's defense 7 years ago with Maguire and Johnny Evans. This is how bad the injuries are getting. Our whole back four, not even one, is our first choice. Mate, it's long. So
who you got out? You got Martinez is out, isn't he?
You got Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw.
That Malacia guy, is he out still?
Out. Mate, we've got... Mate,
who did you play at the back? Dalot?
Yeah. Dalot.
And who else?
We played Dalot, Johnny Evans, Maguire and Lindelof as left back. Mate, it's peak. Our defense, but it's been peak. It's been peak like this for the last few games, but people just don't see the injuries we're having. Because when you're having to play centre backs as your left back and wing backs, for an example, with City, you have your full backs overlapping your wingers. Like when Rashford gets the ball, you have Luke Shaw overlapping the overlap run, or Malacia doing the overlap run. We ain't having that with any of our wingers because we've got such a bad defense at the back at the moment. So it's affecting our chances creating, but we are dominating possession. So like for an example, yesterday, we dominated possession, but to create chances, it's fuck all. Like we ain't creating nothing. Rashford is getting the ball, just running into dead ends like a headless chicken. And then you've got on the right wing, we didn't even play a right winger. We played Bruno there to probably whip in crosses. Højlund is the only bright spark because Højlund done really well in Champions League. Should have had a hat trick. 1 goal was offside. Power goals he scored in Champions League. And he comes into this.
I've seen a bit of that kid, man, and there's a bit of fire in him.
Bro, he is the only bright spark because he can hold up the play. He could finish. Now it's one of those where we've not played with a out-and-out striker for so long that these wingers are not used to creating. They're not used to creating. They're used to just going in there and trying to score it for themselves, i.e. Rashford. Rashford's not used to creating for a striker. He wants to do it all by himself. And now it's like we're going through that stage where it's like, now you have to change your play. You have to change your play, focus on the striker. Now you got the man.
And you've been saying he's been a winger for the last 2 years.
Yeah, he is a winger, but he's a winger that always cuts in to try to score. and he's
So what
always
does a
been
winger
like
do?
that. A winger is supposed to be cutting in or crossing. Crossing, you can do the cut in, but when you've always played like you're the man to carry the team, it's hard. Like he's not. When have you known Rashford to always give crosses? He's always trying to cut in from the wing and shoot.
I'm telling you now, and I'll tell you again, that guy is the most protected footballer in the Premier League.
No, he's trash.
Yes, he is.
Now.
He's protected by Man United, and he's protected by the media. He doesn't press. He doesn't cross. He doesn't create anything.
Oh, mate, I was about to get into that. He's been terrible. He doesn't press. He's not tracking back.
There's a little spell after the World Cup, right? That he was good, but other than that, what? Because he's got MBE after his name, and he saved the free school meals.
Mate, nah. But this is what we see from Rashford every single time. The key word is inconsistency. He's inconsistent. He will have times where, mate, coming from the wing, he's unbeatable. He'll dribble you and he'll shoot a goal and score. Like what he done with Arsenal. Comes from the wing, boom, scored. He will have moments like that, like last season when he was doing it all the time, scoring tons of goals he scored last season. And then now, it's like inconsistency. He can't deliver.
Bro, he's got too comfortable is what's happened.
And I don't know what the club is going to do, because
bench him.
You've just
why carry on playing him, bro?
Because we have no one else. Who else? Start Garnacho. You can't be starting a 19-year-old like in big games. Like the guy still needs to get it in.
Yeah, you're at home to Brentford. We talking about big games.
I'm saying like you can't put all your focus on a 19-year-old. Pep done the same thing with Foden. You can't be playing like put all the rely on him.
Look at Foden now. And talking of that, who started CDM against Arsenal away? Just gone.
What for you guys?
Rico Lewis.
Yeah, Rico Lewis has been getting tons of game time.
18-year-old.
Yeah, no, that's good though. Yeah, nah.
See what I'm saying?
I think it's exactly what you're saying though. I think it's exactly what you're saying is to protect him. Because I feel like Ten Hag has got his hands tied behind his back in terms of Rashford is playing so bad. And it's like, I feel like he wants to drop him, but he's been doing it slowly. Like one game, he took him off at a certain time towards the end of the game. And then yesterday, against Brentford, he took him off just after half time. I think in our next game, he might be hooked off at half time as well. Like he's been taking Rashford. I'm telling you
now, he's got too comfortable. He don't feel like he has to do as much to stay in the team because it's almost like his place in the starting lineup is guaranteed. I'll be benching for the next game, bro, and Garnacho takes that spot.
This is why I'm pissed off with Sancho, because if Sancho you performed and was training well and stuff like that, you could have had a chance. Because maybe Ten Hag would have benched him and then played Sancho there and have Garnacho coming up from the start. Like, this is your chance.
I told you about Sancho, bro.
Apologize and then fucking crack on. But like, this is what I was saying, yeah?
I was just going to say about Sancho. Why do you think? Why do you think we wanted nothing to do with him, bro? He left our academy.
Yeah,
Pep ain't going to put up with that, bro. If Pep don't put up with that from João Cancelo, arguably the best fullback in the league, he ain't going to put up with it with Jadon Sancho from the academy.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? He's a problem player. I don't know why you went for him, and this is what he gets for trying to dance with the devil, bro.
Yeah, no, you're right. And like, yeah, this is where I say I feel like Ten Hag has his hands tied behind him because he knows that Rashford is doing bad, but he feels with the chaos that's happening in the media and around the club, the noise that's around the club with what's happening, if he benches Rashford and doesn't start him and Rashford kicks up a fuss, it could get toxic. It will get toxic. You can lose the dressing room. So it's like, you have to play the golden boy and hopefully hope that something happens, like he kicks back in form or something. Hopefully, like his cross, his assist or something gives him that confidence to go on again or something like that. I don't know, but Ten Hag has a big problem on his hands to sort out. That's
surely not where you boys are at. Do you think Fergie would be having this shit?
No, 100% no.
Absolutely not.
No.
Like, where's the authority gone?
That's the thing, not with Rashford. like you said, is protecting.
I know he is.
I think the mentality in the club is just so shit, and this is what the manager's trying to change. He's getting rid of certain players, but it's only going to take time. Like I was having this chat with someone, and I was saying, for United to go forward, Rashford needs to change his game. And if Rashford doesn't change his game, they're going to have to be thinking what they have to do in the summertime, mate. Because I'm looking at wingers like Martinelli and Saka. They hold the ball. They know, okay, that's a dead end, not to run in there. Rotate the ball back, recycle it, and stuff like that. They pick up their runs, and also they're efficient with the shooting. They know when to pass and when they could take the shot. Rashford is like, instead of passing, you're taking the shot. And when it's time for you to actually take the shot, you're taking the extra touches, or then you're coming to pass. It's like his decision making is all over the place. So I feel like by summertime, if they're not able to change his style of play or his gameplay, they're gonna have to think about what they're gonna do. But like, because they've given him the big contract, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows?
So I mean, I told you 5 minutes ago, bro. I'd be hooking him now.
Let's see what happens. I mean, they got this international break. Hopefully, it could get rested. And let's see if we kick on after it. But I'm not getting my hopes high.
Bro, so something needs to be done about this Premier League table as well, because I cannot be having Tottenham sitting top of it.
Yeah, something needs to be done. I mean, before I get into it, big up McTominay, sitting right where they scored as well. When the first goal went in, trust me, before he scored, I was sitting there, I was with my dad and family. I was like, what are we going to have for dinner, man? I didn't want to go to a restaurant. It's like, fuck the restaurant. Let's just eat in the hotel lobby, man. Let's just get some hotel food and just sit there and chill. And then all of a sudden, McTominay scored. I was like, oh, shit. You got 3 more minutes. I was like, okay, let's wait. And then when the winning goal came, bro, I was jumping all over the place. I jumped on the next man's back and everything. Man almost fell down. Mate, it was crazy. Scenes were over the top. The whole stadium already is about to fall down, man. I felt like it was about to fall down. Mate, the stadium was shaking, bro. But yeah, man. Big up to McTominay for that. Because he's been a player where he's been, it was like we're about to ship him off. And to still come in and have that mentality to push on and try to get a goal. Get both goals. I have to give him credit to that. Also, I have to give shout out to Maguire, because Maguire actually played decent in that game. It was actually good. So credit where it's due. And yeah, man.
I think we need to give a bigger shout out to whoever had McTominay in their FPL team.
So yeah, exactly. who will be having him in the team? But whoever did, boy, big up yourself. And also, I want to say, what's it called? RIP to Alex Ferguson's wife and stuff. She passed away. They've been together for 22 years. So RIP to that. And it was, I think it was fate, because she, obviously they're Scottish. McTominay's Scottish. Fergie time. Little tribute for the missus. It's all right. It's not too bad. But yeah, man. Let's move on to Tottenham and Luton. Tottenham are just playing well, mate. Mate, what's going on with Tottenham leading the table?
Do you know what? I was talking to a Tottenham fan today, and he was telling me, he was like, mate, the way that Big Ange has come in and changed the philosophy of our football and the way we play, because if this was last season, we would have lost that game. That's exactly what he said to me.
Yeah. But I remember telling you guys that this manager plays attacking football. We all laughed at Tottenham, yeah, because they had Conte, who plays negative football, bro. 5 at the back, defensive counter. This guy has gone and got them playing like actually front football. Has got Basuma doing stupidness on the pitch. Like, what was that dive? Diving all over the place, like, mate. But
I'll be honest, I can't comment too much on the game, so I never watched it. And as you can imagine, after our result yesterday, I didn't really fancy tuning into Match of the Day either.
bro, Basuma, literally no one touched him. Man just jumped to the ground. Red card for simulation. But I mean, like, apart from
is that what it was?
Yes. Red card straight.
I see that he got sent off, but I didn't realize
he got a yellow card, and the next one was for simulation.
Oh.
Yeah, man just dropped to the ground.
So, okay, I didn't even knew that.
So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they play without him because I thought he was like a key player to them.
He has been good to them. He has been good for them.
He's been really good to them. So it'll be interesting to see how they go on from there. But yeah, big up to Tottenham, and Ange's got them playing ball, so they're going to be a tough team to break down. Maddison,
he's just.
I was about to say, yeah, with Arsenal, instead of Havertz, why didn't they go get Maddison?
I never understood that. I never understood the hype around.
Imagine having like a Maddison and Odegaard creating chances for you, and having what's it called Rice sitting, mate. That would be crazy. But yeah, man, Maddison's doing bits. Definitely have him in your fantasy football team.
I've got him in mind. Don't you worry about that.
yeah.
No De Bruyne, isn't it? So who's the next best thing? It's got to be him, innit?
Mate, I'm telling you, he's doing bits. Yeah, 100%. And briefly, I want to touch on Fulham and Sheffield United. Did you see the broken leg?
Yes, Chris Basham.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was rough,
bad, man. That was rough. I saw that kind of.
I'll tell you what that reminded me of. Do you remember two of them actually? You remember I think it was Djibril Cissé for Liverpool.
Ooh.
And you remember Risa against who was your man? Alan Smith. Alan Smith.
Oh, those are bad as well. Mate, you don't wish anything like that on a player, man. So hopefully he recovers. But yeah, Fulham win 3-1, man. Big up to them. Next one, I think a lot of people were surprised. But yeah, Burnley and Chelsea. I think everyone wanted Chelsea to lose, man. They've been on bad form, but they're starting to click, man. What's going on?
Of course, everyone wanted Chelsea to lose because it's the same as you boys losing, isn't it? To everybody else in the Premier League, it's funny. It is, and it is what it is. Unfortunately for you boys, you get it worse than anybody else because of the amount of shit that you gave everybody when you were on top.
So, I wouldn't say the amount of shit. I'll just say we made everyone's life.
Yes, you did, bro.
Because we're winning everything.
Champ, I speak for every single Premier League fan that there is. I speak for every Premier League fan that there is in saying that you deserve every single bit of what you're getting now. Every single bit of it.
Oh, well, yeah, man.
Bloody but Chelsea, hell, anyway, like I say, they're the same. You go out and spend nearly £1 billion to end up mid-table. Come on, man. All right, they bounce back against. Well, I didn't say bounce back. That's 3 in a row they've won now.
Mate, I'm telling you, it's not for this season, bro.
I know it's not.
When they sat down after the transfer window, right before the season started, and they were talking about targets for the season, I'll bet you money they were talking about maybe a good cup run and get a Champions League or Europa. Those are the targets, and a style of play to bring some kind of like stability within there. And I'm telling you, next season, that's when you see if Poch doesn't get sacked, if they don't get their act together, because somebody could do a madness all of a sudden, switch again and sack him. Like, we don't know. But I'm telling you, don't buy all those young players and expect them to win the trophy straight away. Like, Arsenal had young players who have experience last season and couldn't even win it against City. You can't be beating City to a title with just young players. You need some serious quality.
If you're spending nearly £1 billion, you're telling me that at least part of that £1 billion can't go on experienced players.
You do know they spent £1 billion, but they've recruited a lot of money as well.
Yeah, they may well have done.
They've sold a lot of players.
They may well have done, but it's not being reflected on the pitch, is it, at all?
It takes time, bro. It takes time.
Yeah, that's I know that.
That's what I think. That's what I think. I just think that they're ideally going to be looking at it like next season. That's what I think.
I hear what you're saying, but they should have invested in a bit of experience.
That's my problem. That's my problem. If they wanted something this season, no way you bring all those kind of kids.
Who are their most experienced players? Thiago Silva and Sterling.
Yeah. You don't bring all those kind of kids if you want to achieve something now. Like, you should have brought the best way to do it. You should have brought like maybe 1 or 2, 3 probably experienced players, Premier League proven as well, and add it to the team to probably kickstart your season. But Taboli, who knows what the hell he's doing, man?
No, we don't.
But yeah, man, I want to touch on the briefly West Ham and Newcastle, mate. What's
See,
going on?
again,
Newcastle have been on a bad run, in the Premier League. They battered PSG, but bad run in the Premier League.
Yeah, see, again, you're going to have to take the lead on this because I chose to watch Liverpool over this one.
Bro, I didn't even watch it as well, but I just see they ain't getting the points. But yeah, that ended in a draw. I will talk about the game I watched, Brighton and Liverpool. So what? So our referees just trying to make up for their mistake because the challenge that they gave Liverpool a penalty was way soft compared to Højlund being dragged down by Gabriel against Arsenal. He rugby tackled Højlund and they didn't give us a penalty. He didn't even go to VAR. But I see with Liverpool, slight touch on the shirt, pull to the ground, boom, penalty. So, bro, what's going on here?
He did pull him down, bro.
Yeah, but they rugby tackled Højlund. We didn't get a thing. But what my point is, we need consistency because ours could be a mistake.
There's never going to be consistency though.
It's true.
There never ever will be, and this is my point. This is why we should never have implemented it in the first place. Goal line technology, cool. I'm happy with that. But VAR, nah, man. It's just one of them. Yeah, it's before we had VAR. Yeah, sometimes you were given offside, sometimes you weren't. A foul was given, a foul wasn't, and it's one of them things. We're talking about the same sort of thing that we would be if VAR wasn't there. So what's the point of being there? Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, they have spent millions and millions of pounds on nothing.
And what's it called? Van Dijk had a handball, no penalty. It's like, bro. I actually felt like they were trying to balance the books. That's what I felt. I was watching. I was like, ooh, are they trying to balance the books here? Like, what's going on? Like, they know they fucked it up last week, so it's like, you gotta help Liverpool out here,
I know something that did happen in that game that you quite liked referring back to what happened to you boys, saying that agendas are all over the gap.
Yeah, keeper. Yeah, because this is exactly what I mean. Like, both what happened to Onana in preseason and what happened here, the only difference is one is higher up the pitch and one is slightly higher up the pitch. But the difference was both of them, the same thing is that both of them, their mistakes are both from their defenders. Both of them. McAllister fucked up by giving that pass because McAllister has just received the ball from his goalkeeper, knowing his goalkeeper is not on the line, and passes it straight to the opposite team. Same thing with us. We had possession. Keeper's not on the line. He's just come out to pass it.
Walking not on the line. He wasn't even in his box.
Yeah, but you have possession. Nobody was in our half of the pitch. Nobody was in our half of the pitch. And I'm telling you, even Edison comes up that far when nobody's in your half of the pitch. And Dalot gave a pass that went straight to the striker. Striker didn't even have to control it. Striker just hit it one time. Same thing with here. It's just that obviously the player done a couple touches. McAllister passes the ball wrongly to a wrong player, and Brian nicked the ball and straight away, keepers off the line, bashes the shot in. Same kind of concept. It's the defender's mistake. It's not the goalkeeper's mistake. In both situations, it's not the goalkeeper's mistake. It's the defender's mistake for fucking up those passes. You have the possession. You are in control. You don't give a sloppy pass because all the defenders know keeper has just come off their line. Regardless of how far it was or not, you don't give stupid passes when you know keeper's not on his line. And that's what happened.
It had to be McAllister giving it away as well, didn't it?
And it had to be McAllister as well. It had to be McAllister. He forgot he was in a red shirt. His mate was like, yo, give me the pass. And then, he ended up giving it to him. Oh, boy, 2-2 with that.
You think that was a fair result, though? I think it was, to be fair. I think Brighton played well.
Fair result? I think, mate, Liverpool there should have been a penalty for Brighton. And, I don't think that should have been a penalty for Liverpool. So I think Brighton were hard done by. But I get it. You have to balance the books. So it's all right. It's all right. But, yeah, man, I think that's about it, man. We covered most of the games. Anything you want to say about any other games? Or that's it?
No, not really, bro. I think I've done my talking for football for the day. I've been paying up my debts. Honestly, man, I had tenors rolling around like I was Sheikh Mansour. I was dishing them out, boy. Man, not just that, bottles of rum, you name it, man. It all got dished out to the Arsenal fans today. I honestly thought we'll draw at least, but wasn't to be. It's just one of them. But do you know what? Do you know what I will? Just for old time's sake, bro, I will hit you with a little random fact of the week.
All right, then, cool. Go on.
Last time Arsenal beat Man City in the league, Wenger was still manager.
Fucking hell. How long is that? What, 7 years?
6 years.
6 years. Mate, yeah. I mean, City
all runs come to an end, bro. All runs come to an end.
Yeah, man. Before I let you go as well, get a cup of tea and watch that David Beckham documentary.
Behave yourself. That ain't going on in my gaff. Are you mad?
But yeah, man, that's it from us. We'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the international break. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in 2 weeks' time, man. Peace out.